The cold math behind index funds. If I had to live life all over again, if I was given a second chance, I would have done index funds. I would have saved thousands of hours of investing and researching over my life, and I would have made a lot more money. Here's 10 reasons why you should strongly consider index funds. 1. Index funds beat active fund managers 85 to 90% of the time. These are the professional people who dedicate their lives to it. Over time, you'll beat 95%, 98% of the active fund managers. It's a no-brainer. 2, they have extremely cheap fees. Active fund managers cost 0.5% to 1.5% annually. Index funds cost 0.02, 0.03 of 1% annually. It's so much cheaper. And over 30 years, as little as a 1% difference could be a 20 to 30% difference in your portfolio due to compound interest. 3, index funds is a self-cleaning oven that you don't have to worry about. If a stock in the S&P 500 falls off and does really bad, it is automatically replaced. The losers get dropped, and the new winners come back in. It self-regulates. 4, diversification. If you just invest in S&P 500, you'll own fractional ownership across all sectors: tech, finance, industry, healthcare, etc. There's no emotional, there's no hype, there's no trendy buying. That means you don't get decision fatigue. There's much less stress. 6, active traders, when you pay professionals to manage your funds, if they trade in less than a year, you have to pay capital gains fees. With index funds, you're saving so much money. It's usually going to hold over a year, generally, majority of the time. There's less room for error. 7, if you're serious about your finances, you're going to save 200 to 300 hours a year from research and stress. Just investing in diversified S&P 500 index funds. Active fund managers have their own special interests. That's one thing you got to be aware of. With the S&P 500, there's no surprises. Lastly, Warren Buffett says, if you want to keep things simple and if you want to beat the great majority of Americans and the majority of stock professionals and financial advisors, just invest in index funds. You could go total market like VTI, or you could just do the S&P 500, which I highly recommend. VOO. Some shares of VOO is going to cost you $600, but if you're in the right index fund, you could buy slices of index funds. Now that I have had a stroke, since I've been released from the hospital a little over a year ago and I'm not working full time, when I have an extra $100 here and there, I just buy a slice of the share. I'll buy 100 at a time, and I'm just dollar cost averaging in, and I still have my emergency money, and it's not stressful. But if I had to live my life all over again, I would do index funds. Even if you're low on cash, you would go on an ETF or a mutual fund like SPWXX, which I did before when I was really low on cash recently. And you could even buy like $3, $20, $10 at a time. But that's one of like the top 3 pieces of advice for you. You got to take care of your health, you got to take care of your family, but you got to take care of your wealth too. And index funds over the long time horizon is the way to go.